Hello guys, it is me again, it's HorrorFan34, and welcome back to another video, and this is going to be, once again, another top 10 video. This top 10 video is just a random one of a certain actor, and if you can tell by the title already, that is going to be on my top 10 favorite Adam Sandler movies. Adam Sandler is really one of those guys I really do enjoy. Some of his later work are kind of but really do enjoy a lot of his earlier work and some of his newer ones too. Like more recent, well, not new, but something like in the 2000s. I do enjoy some films there too, but a lot of his earlier work in the 90s I really enjoy as well. So I came up with my personal choice for my top 10 favorite Adam Sandler films. And let's not waste any more time, let's get on to my top 10 favorite movies with Adam Sandler. Number 10 would have to be Mr. Deeds. Mr. Deeds, I don't have it on DVD. I've seen it around before. I just haven't got a chance to pick it up yet, but I'll be picking that up at some point. But I really do enjoy Mr. Deeds. Mr. Deeds is really an Adam Sandler film that not many people talk about. It's really one of the ones that kind of gets forgotten about a little bit. But I like the character that Adam Sandler plays as Longfellow Deeds. Just a good-hearted guy, really great, just a genuinely nice guy character who works at a pizza shop. He writes greeting cards. Who hopes of one day trying to get into Hallmark, and basically he finds out he has this grant and things like that, and you have the whole romance with him and Winona Ryder, and things like that. I mean, there's a lot. I really do enjoy Mr. Deeds. I love the whole scene where Adam Sandler has to save this woman and her cat and their cats from her apartment. Like, that's like probably my favorite part of the whole movie. I just love the whole chaos that ensues and things like that. Adam Sandler is just hilarious in that scene as well. Like, how many do you got? Well, let's get cracking. I apologize for the language. I really do enjoy Mr. Deeds. Really do. Let's see. Number 9 would have to be Anger Management. Easily one of my personal favorite ones of Adam Sandler. I think the back and forth between him and Jack Nicholson was great. I like Marissa Tomei in the film as well. So this is a really fun movie. Directed by Peter Siegel, who did Tommy Boy, did this film. I just think that this film has a lot going for it. I love the whole back and forth between Adam Sandler and Jack Nicholson. I really do think they have fun back and forth with each other. It's definitely a really fun film. Love Anger Management. Number 8, Bulletproof. This is a really fun buddy film with Damon Wayans and Adam Sandler. I think these two had great chemistry with each other. James Caan is your bad guy. Directed by Ernest Dickerson, same guy that did Tales from the Crypt Demon Knight and Surviving the Game, did this film. Damon Wayans was working for the cops undercover. He was pretending to be Adam Sandler's friend for a year and things like that. And this is just a really fun film. It's R-rated. Because I don't think Adam Sandler got to do too many R-rated comedy films. Like, his other comedies are really PG-13. I mean, some of his dramas were rated R, but like, his comedy films, I think this is probably the only comedy that he's done that got an R rating. Because you can say Funny People too, but that's got more of like a drama and comedy. But like, just straightforward comedy. It's probably the only R-rated, full-fledged comedy that Adam Sandler did, and I wish he got to do more. I think Adam Sandler was great in this, and the fact that it was R-rated too, they didn't need to hold back on the language. But I really do enjoy Bulletproof. It's one that got. I think it's a film that flopped the box office, and I think it didn't deserve it. It's a really fun film. Number 7. You'd be kind of surprised that it's on my top 10, but I really do enjoy this film. Number 7 is Reign Over Me. Reign Over Me shows that Adam Sandler can do drama. I mean, granted he did another one which I'll get to in my top 10, but I think Adam Sandler can do drama very, very well. I like the friendship between him and Don Cheadle. It's a really great supporting cast as well. You have Jada Pinkett Smith, Liv Tyler, Saffron Burrows from Deep Blue Sea, Donald Sutherland. I just think that this was a really good drama film. It was a really good change of pace for Adam Sandler. I really do enjoy this film. It's a really sad film, though. It's a really sad film, but very well done film, and definitely easily one of my favorite performances from Adam Sandler. Number 6 is easily The Wedding Singer. The Wedding Singer is a film that, this is just a really fun film. I love the whole idea that it takes place in the 80s. This is the first time that Adam Sandler got to work with Drew Barrymore. This is without a doubt my favorite collaboration with these two. Just a really great chemistry with each other. It's a really sweet love story. I love that it takes place in the 80s. I thought that was a lot of fun. You have a really lot of fun references. And The Wedding Singer is just goofy fun. Love The Wedding Singer. Number 5 is easily Big Daddy. Big Daddy is really one of those films that I remember watching a lot growing up as a kid. Definitely one of the most watched Adam Sandler films for me. This is one I watched a lot. Cole and Dylan Sprouse before The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody on Disney Channel played a little kid in this. Joey Lauren Adams is the love interest, and you also have people like Jon Stewart, Rob Schneider, Leslie Mann, Christy Swanson, and things like that. I mean, a lot of really fun scenes, especially the part when they go to McDonald's and they stop serving breakfast, and Adam Sandler's like, "Will somebody get the kid will somebody get the kid a Happy Meal?" Adam Sandler was just, this has been easily one of my favorite comedy roles that Adam Sandler has done. Kangaroo Song, all right. I love Big Daddy. I think it's a really fun film. Number 4, of course, I don't have this on DVD either, but I'm going to get it at some point, and that's Billy Madison. Easily one of my favorite comedy roles from Adam Sandler. I mean, this is a really fun film. Do I need to say more about Billy Madison that hasn't been said before? Now, number 3, when I was talking about Reign Over Me, this is easily, this is the first film that you got to see Adam Sandler showing his dramatic chops. And he pulls it off really well. This is easily one of my favorite performances of Adam Sandler. Punch Drunk Love. Punch Drunk Love is a film that, if you're a big fan of Adam Sandler, if you haven't seen, and you want to see him do something different, easily watch this one. Basically, he plays a guy who's an entrepreneur, who's basically been dominated by his 7 sisters. They're always pummeling him into the ground, overbearing, things like that. And he ends up meeting a woman, and it basically becomes it's basically a sweet romance story with drama. You have the late great Philip Seymour Hoffman in the film, Louise Guzman, directed by Paul Thomas Anderson, same guy that did Magnolia, did this film. And I know that really cool story is that he wanted to work with Adam Sandler because he was a big fan of Adam Sandler's previous films, like Big Daddy, Happy Gilmore. Because basically Paul Thomas Anderson basically said, whenever he was feeling down, to cheer himself up, he would watch Adam Sandler movies, which I thought was cool. And he wanted to work with Adam Sandler, and they got this film. And it's a very underrated film, because when people think of Adam Sandler, no one talked about this film, I don't think. I love Punch Drunk Love. Number 2, of course, I reviewed this film already. Airheads. Easily one of my favorite comedy films from the '90s. Great cast. I talked about a lot more about this when I did my review of this film, but really do enjoy Airheads. And of course, my number 1 favorite Adam Sandler film is, without a doubt, Happy Gilmore. Happy Gilmore is really one of the funniest movies ever, in my opinion. You have great supporting cast. Christopher McDonald as Shooter McGavin is great. Julie Bowen, who would later to be in Modern Family, is the love interest. And of course, who can't forget Carl Weathers as Chubbs. It's all in the hips. It's all in the hips. And of course, who can't forget the whole scene where they go mini golfing, Adam Sandler and Carl Weathers, you're gonna die, clown! Come on. And when he tries to putt the ball and he can't putt it in, he's like, come on, ball, why don't you go to your home? Easily my favorite role of Adam Sandler. That's why it's my favorite Adam Sandler film. And so there you have it. Those are my top 10 favorite Adam Sandler films. So thanks a lot for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Alright guys, take care.